101. We're connecting you to the West Midlands Police. If you require an alternative source, press hash. Thank you for calling West Midlands Police. Please note your call may be monitored for security, quality control and training purposes. If you know, you can visit the West Midlands Police website for a wide range of help and advice, including reporting some incidents such as theft and criminal damage online. If you do need to speak, keep on the line and we will answer your call as soon as possible. If you know the extension number of the person you wish to speak to, please enter it now. Please hold for the following options. If you know the name of the person you wish to contact, please press 1. If you are inquiring about a fixed penalty notice or speeding, please press 2. If your call is in relation to someone in custody, please press 3. If you're wanting to report a new crime, please press 4. Did you know the police website for a wide range of help and advice?
Oh, hello. I was speaking to somebody there regarding a complaint against Miles Johnson and the phone just went dead. I was cut off. Was it yourself I was speaking to? It was in regards to making a complaint for harassment and stalking against a person called Miles Johnson. My name is Marie Kaoli, and I was talking to the lady for about 15 minutes and I roughly went over what the problem was, and then she was taking a log number and then we got cut off. Okay, thank you. I think she was in the middle of it when we were cut off. Oh, I was speaking to her 15 minutes. What it is I'll start at the beginning. It's been going on for 7 years. I made a series of videos about UFOs with the documentary maker, and he's an online YouTuber. He's quite well known in the UFO world. He's just been stalking me, harassing me, bullying me, abusing me. Some of it's sexual, like in emails, and it's been ongoing for 7 years. Completely ridiculous. He has a gang of trolls on the internet. They're defaming me. They're all doing videos and posts about me, calling me a liar, saying I'm mentally unstable, I'm this, I'm that, I'm possessed, I'm a demon, you name it, they've said it. And I'm at the end of the line now, the end of my tether, and I want to put a stop to this lunatic. And I did a little video the other day about it, and the trolls came out and they're banning my YouTube channel, taking my videos down, and these are the abusers and getting away with it. But I've also found out that somebody checked his ISP address. You can check online, and he's running various porn sites, and some of them may not be legal. I don't know. Some are saying, I don't know, I haven't looked, but it's a lot. There's a lot going on. It's deeper. This man is taking personal information and giving it to somebody else who's pretending to be psychic, and then going and ripping people off, and people who are grieving. So there's a lot going on with these people. There's a lot of them involved, and they're harassing so many. Since I've come forward and talked about his abuse just a couple of weeks ago, I did a YouTube video for myself. I thought, this is enough. I'm telling people what he's like now in public, and I don't care. And since I did, loads of people have contacted me, and he's been doing the same to everybody else. And my daughter was killed in 2012, and he uses that against me, does videos about it, he's doing conferences, and he's continually harassing her. I moved to Sri Lanka for a year. He was still harassing me while I was over there on my Facebook. He's got different names. He's letting me know he sees me. He puts, references a photo that I post on my Facebook that morning, even though he's been blocked, for several years. He's got several people who are, as I said, doing videos, and they flag my videos and I get them taken down, and I try to flag theirs and nothing happens. So it's like the abusers get away with it and the victims get shut up. And I just want to know, there has to be a law against this, because he is interviewing also mentally vulnerable people, very mentally vulnerable people in mental homes on high medication and with sections and everything else in the record, and he's interviewing people like that who are self-harming, and it's tipping a lot of them over the edge. It's ridiculous. It's going on for a long time now. It's happening to several people, and I want to put a stop to it, and I want to take out a complaint. I want to know what I can do and what's the law against this kind of trolling, harassment and stalking and slandering. Mainly, yeah. I have issues with two people. The two of them are involved in it because one of them gets the information and gives it to the other one, who actually cons people out of money. They tried it with me, but it didn't work. But I know he's doing it to several people. And these are quite well known. He's on radio shows slandering me the other day, saying I'm a drug dealer, I was done for drugs, I'm a liar, I failed a drug lie test, and all these kinds of stupid stuff. You know, online. He knows none of that's true. And he's doing this on radio shows, and he's got a million listeners and a million followers. There's a lot of people who listen to these gobshites, I call them. Yeah, I've had to block them, and they do different names, and they've done videos about me, the lies of Marie Kay, radio shows slandering me, and I've got a reputation myself to keep, and you know, I've never, you know, I've been an accountant all my life. I was professional till I got involved with these idiots, and they've just wrecked my life basically, and they're doing it to so many people. Yeah. Okay, because there has to be a law against him picking on these sick people, especially. Yeah. Well, that was mentioned in some of my videos, but he uses it and twists it and uses it all the time. And now when I did the video, he's saying she's talking about me and she should be getting the murders over effing door, you know, all this kind of stuff. And it's really upsetting. It's upsetting for people, and it's upsetting for me especially, that they can just do this in public and get thousands of views, and then everyone's turning against me. And I'm just trying to speak out against these nutters. It's all YouTube, Facebook, and personal, a lot of personal texts. I have hundreds of texts from him going back from the beginning. I haven't deleted anything from day one. His name is Miles Johnson. I first came across him in 2011, and he was advertising that he was a documentary and investigator on UFOs and paranormal, and I'd had some UFO sightings, and I just wanted to discuss it with him. Well, like you do, you know, you report it to UFO people, that's what they do. And I met him through that and done a series of videos, and since that he's just been manipulating me and constantly harassing me. But he's doing it, since I did the video as well, at least 20 other people have contacted me that he's been doing the same to. He's doing it to everybody, and really ill people who are self-harming and on medication. He's interviewing them and bullying them into saying certain things. And then their doctors are looking at this, and it's not looking good for these people. The doctor looks at it. He's feeding their delusions, basically, and passing it off as truth. This is what he's doing. And the other person who works with him is Simon Parks. He's quite famous. You can Google him. He was on GMTV, he's done programs on TV. And Miles Johnson feeds him personal information from people that go to him. And then Simon Parks pretends he's like psychic, and so he knows all about the person when they come to him. And then he cons them out of money. He does sessions on Skype for £50 for half an hour, and then one woman has said he tried to con her out of her life savings. There's loads of people online complaining about him, and I'm the only one now sticking up and actually saying it. And I've got a lot of people on my side, so they're trying to shut me up. And I thought it's time to get the police involved, because it's getting out of hand and it's ridiculous. And I'm not putting up, as I said, I lost my daughter, so I was quite weak and in a horrible state with all this trolling. But now that I'm a bit stronger, I'm back on my feet, I'm fighting back, and you know, they're trying to bury me again, and I'm not letting them. I need to get the truth out, and I need to let people know what they're doing. And the more I go over this and the more I tell people, they say, my God, you know, this is a police investigation, really. So I'm starting to think it is as well. I've kept everything from day one. I don't delete anything. Okay. 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 Yeah, go ahead. It's snowing out. It's coming down quite heavy now. Miles Johnston, yeah. Johnston. You'll find them easily on YouTube, and the other one is Simon Parks, but it's mainly Simon Parks, Parkes, but it's mainly Parkes, Parks. But it's mainly Miles Johnson who's been harassing me. But Simon Parks is slandering me, saying I'm a drug dealer, class A drugs, for God's sake. I'm nearly 60. I'm living with my brother. I've just moved from, I was over in Sri Lanka for a year, and as I said, my daughter died and everything else. And I sold up my flat in London and moved here, and I'm just selling my mum's house now, and I'm intending to go back to Sri Lanka to start a charity. So a lot of this is bad publicity for me, because I am starting a charity, and people can see this. They Google my name, and this is all going to come up, lies about Rike Ali. It's ridiculous, and I want it stopped, because it is clearly, I can prove every single thing they said is lies. I can prove it 100%. Sorry? My home address, did you say? Yeah. My name is Marie Kayali, Kayali. Ali. I for, yeah. Will I need it, or? Yeah, give it to me anyway, yeah. Okay, yeah. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Will they call me, or is that an appointment to call me, or for me to come down, or? Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I will. Yes, I will, yeah. Okay, that's great. Thanks very much for your help. Bye. Bye. There we go. Reported to the police. They're calling me back tomorrow to make a report. Fuckers.